Hi, I'm Zanna and welcome to Zanna Yoga. So today I'm going to take you through a series of asana postures which are really good for loosening up the joints of the body. It's called Pawanmuktasana 1 and it's a really wonderful practice to just do in itself on its own first thing in the morning, or always I would do it at the beginning of my yoga classes to get everybody's joints warm and supple. So to start with, we're just going to begin with closing our eyes. Come into a comfortable position, seated with the legs crossed or with the legs out in front of you, whatever is comfortable for you. Eyes closed. Start to relax the body a little. Start to become aware of how you feel. Just breathing in, breathing out. Observing how you feel in your body. The thoughts meandering through your mind. And how you feel emotionally in your heart. And maybe start to root down your energetic roots from the base of your spine. So just try to imagine that you have tree roots growing from the base of your spine, bearing down deep into the earth. This is symbolic of rooting your energies down. And then when you're ready, just gently open your eyes. Release your hands from whatever position they were in. And so we're just going to take Chin Mudra now, bringing the first finger and thumb together, letting the rest of the fingers rest out, with the backs of your hands resting on your thighs. Have another moment to breathe, connect with the breath. And when you're ready, just taking the chin down to the chest. Just as much as you can, just pause there for a moment. Try to release through the neck, the tops of your shoulders where we hold a lot of tension. Gently breathe in, bring the head to center. Breathe out, take the chin up, keeping an openness through the back of the neck and the throat. Breathe in to center and breathe out, take the chin down again. This time see if there's any more tension that you can release. Breathe into center. Once more up. And returning the head to center. So now we're going to tilt the head towards the right ear to right shoulder. Nice and gently observe the stretch that you get through the left side of the neck. Breathe into center and tilting to the left. Notice any differences. Center and once more right and sweeping left. Coming to center. And now we're going to twist and gaze over the right shoulder and sweeping over to the left. Nice and slow, conscious movements. Over to the right again. Just noticing any resistance from one side to the other. And gently left. Coming back to center. So just take the chin down to the chest and we're going to do 2 full rotations of the head all the way around, both ways. So nice and slowly, just rotating the head round one way and the other. Observing everything that you feel. Staying with the body and conscious. Coming back to center. So releasing Chin Mudra, take the hands out in front of you and start to stretch the fingers. Really feel that active energy that you get through the palm of the hand, stretching all the way from your little finger to the thumb tips. And then take the thumbs in and the fingers round. Opening, and then fingers in and thumbs round. And just alternate between these two movements. Just warming up the fingers and thumbs, nice and gently. And bringing your palms away now from the body. Gently lower the hands down, stretching over the wrists, up and down. Breathing in and out. Nice, slow, conscious movements. And then gently begin to rotate at the wrists, one direction, observing the sensations, and the other way. Just 3 or 4 times. Palms up now. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fingers to shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Awareness on your elbows now. So these movements are always really good to do, helping to release energy blocks that we tend to hold in our joints. Fingers to the shoulders now. And then see if you can bring your elbows to meet together in front of you. Doesn't matter if you can't. And then breathe in, take the arms up, and breathe out, arms round and down. So inhale and exhale. Nice slow conscious movements, aware of the body and the breath. Really encourages a nice peaceful state of mind when you link the breath and the body movements together. A few one direction and then begin in the opposite direction. Breathing in up and out on the way down. Observe how they feel, what tightness you maybe do hold there. And then relaxing the arms away. Maybe just resting the hands on the knees for a moment. And so now we're just going to slip off the little cushion that I'm sitting on. Mood cushion, very good for sitting in a position that elevates the spine and just tips the hips a little bit more forward. So we're just going to come into a pose called staff pose, Dandasana. So sitting with your legs out in front of you, and just bring the pads of your buttocks away so that you can feel your sit bones connect to the mat. And now we're going to concentrate on the toes. So start to spread the toes and then curling. Opening. Feel the air between the toes, the difference in the temperature. And then begin to point the feet and flex. Breathing out and in. Keeping the ankle movements just nice and gentle. And then bring the left foot over the right. And we're going to just start to rotate the ankles. This is where we often hear lots of funny noises in our joints. That's absolutely fine. So both ways. Keep it a nice fluid motion if you can. And relaxing that one down, other side. So just awareness on the parts of the body that you're moving. One direction, then the other, nice and slowly. And replacing the legs down. Now we're going to work with the knees. So bend your right knee and just clasp your hands underneath your right thigh. And we're just going to lift the foot, bending the knee very gently. Inhale and exhale as you bring the knee towards you. Inhale, foot away. Exhale. So just awareness on how your right knee feels. And gently letting the foot rest on the floor. Bring your hands around your shins. Lift the foot away ever so gently. And start to make circular movements as if you're stirring a pot. Awareness now on your right hip. Nice gentle movements. Notice how this side feels. Other way. And in a minute we'll go to the other side. So just notice this side, because often the body has little imbalances and can feel slightly different. Placing the foot down. So left side, bending the knee, and we'll start with the knee. Underneath the thighs, just to hold there. Gently moving the knee. Breathing in and out. Inhale, exhale. Just 3 or 4 times. Planting the foot down, clasping around the shin, and then gently sweeping in soft circles. Awareness now on your left hip. And the other way. Do they feel the same? Is there a difference in how they feel? Lovely. And I just like to bring the feet together at the end of that little practice into what we call butterfly. And then without too much pressure, just sit in the pose. Allow gravity to do its wonderful work. Allow the legs just to sink down to the mat. You're leaning forward if you wish, or wherever you're comfortable. This is still a warm-up, it's still a stretch. Just having a few moments just to breathe. And then releasing that pose. Just coming into seated. And that is some poses of the Pawanmuktasana 1 series. Really lovely sequence of movements just to get the body moving. So even if you did that first thing in the morning, maybe last thing at night, but always I like to start that before a yoga class or any kind of practice. It just gets the joints all moving and soft. And they're wonderful movements for the tension that we often hold in the head and the neck and the shoulders. This is where we hold and tense muscles. It's very difficult to release. So the very gentle movements really do help to release any blockages there or tight muscle. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and look out for all my other videos. Om Shanti. Namaste.